Good morning from Disney's Port Orleans Riverside. So I'm here today to do a full tour of the resort. I'm going to start on the inside as usual, work my way out. I'm going to show you the pools, the amenities, the dining. We're going to check everything out today. So yeah, let's get moving. So here is the main entrance of the lobby. This is the first part of the resort I'm going to be checking out. This is where the cars pull in, drop off their luggage. We have the bus station over there. Looks like there's two of them. Gonna make a turn here and go right into the lobby. All right, so here we are. So they have the guest services in here. This is very nice in here. Wow. Almost sounds like a Grand Floridian feel. Check out those super cool fans out there. They move oh so slowly. Just wondering how much of a breeze they really give you. I'm gonna stand underneath and see. Not feeling much of a breeze. I'm not sure if they're just decorative or they're actually functional. I'm not sure about that. So here are the different desks to check in. A lot of them. Loving the chandeliers. These columns almost look like the stacks on a steamboat. This whole lobby looks like you're inside of a steamboat. You have those windows up there. There's plenty of seating. Sit down and wait for your room. There's also these bay windows. Provide plenty of seating here as well. This is an interesting chair. I'm not sure how much back support that would give. What way do you sit on this thing? You sit sideways or you put your back on the lowest part? That's interesting. Doesn't look like the most comfortable chair. We're gonna head into this area so that you can go into Fulton's, which is the general store, Roost, and there's an arcade over here. So we're gonna start our tour in Fulton's general store. So it opens at 8, closes at 11. Wow, this is a big store in here. All sorts of things. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. Just like over at the French Quarter, you have beignet mix. Make your own gumbo. You got Huey, Dewey, and Louie. You got one of them trying to tug on this pulley system, trying to lift this flower. How cool is that? Not heavy enough, I guess. I feel like this is the only resort that has animated characters in the store. This is so cool. I have a couple Mickeys here. Just looks like they're blowing air into the fire. Trying to get that fire going. Looks like Goofy put his nose a little too close to that vent there. or fell in. I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe there's a clog in the vent, not sure. They have Fulton's packages. This is where you check out, but this is also where package deliveries would come. I was actually wrong, so they send out packages from there, but it has to be from Disney. These are cool fans. I feel like these bring me back to childhood right here. I feel like I had a couple of these. Huge selection of plushies. Look at all these. You got Stitch and a baby rat. There's some Riverside specific merchandise. It's got Mickey fishing in there in front of the sawmill. This is a nice coffee mug. I like this. Pretty much the same shirt they have over at French Quarter, except this one is Riverside. So these are the beignet all day mini ears. These actually smell like beignets, I'm not even kidding. Yes, it really does. That's cool. And smart, they have little mirrors. It's part of the mini ear stand, so you can see what you look like. How do we look, guys? We got a beverage here, Coke products, waters, wines, beers. At the cashier's desk, they have these eyes. Ooh, look at that stitch in there. What's he doing in there? By the fruit section, they have a scale. I'm not sure why they have a scale here. I think you pay by the item. Not too sure what's going on there. This looks like a new line they added. You have some decorative items, some mugs, candles, bottle stopper. That's cool. You have your souvenir coins. You got Tigger, Pooh, and Eeyore. Not Port Orleans themed though. Right next to Fulton's, we have River Roost, just a full-service bar. We have a little fireplace over there. It's pretty cool. Nice little spot to wait. It definitely has a rustic feel in here. This is where Yeehaw Bob performs. So he's pretty wacky Bob. So these performances are pretty fun, I guess. I haven't seen him perform. Definitely want to at some point. He's supposed to be pretty wacky with his singing and performing. And I think he also involves the audience as well. And here's the menu. It looks like they have specialty cocktails, some draft beers that I've never heard of. Those look interesting. You also do a beer flight. And then your typical bar. You have appetizers only. Ooh, fritters. Bayou wings, those look good. On the other side, you have the arcade. So to get through the arcade, you have to walk through the guest services. Medicine Show Arcade. Loving the name of this. Here are the operating hours. Wow. Wow, this is huge. Oh, look at this. Never seen that before. Logo on one of the games. Oh, this is huge in here. This is probably the biggest arcade I've seen so far. Got all sorts of games. Oh, they have the old school pinball machines. Nice. It's not a Disney arcade unless you have massage chairs.
Amazing.
For the mom and dad. You have not just one, but two ice hockey machines. This one's themed to Pac-Man. That's pretty cool. And 3 more massage chairs right here. You can also get your fuel rods here, as well as an engraved souvenir tag, which I feel like these are everywhere now. So here are the different ones you can choose from. We're gonna head into Boatwright's Dining Hall, which is a table service restaurant. Going with the boat theme, you have this really cool boat frame up on the ceiling. How cool is that? Oh, look at this. The sign of the restaurant is right on the rudder. That is so cool. Oh, I want to eat in here. This is nice. Wow. They only do dinner. Starts at 5 o'clock. Here are some of the items that they serve here. Ooh, French onion soup. I haven't had that for years. Seafood boil. Taste of the Bayou, all you care to enjoy platter. You got ribs, Cajun chicken, sausage, brisket. That looks good. And you have some desserts, some specialty cocktails. So here are some pictures of the making of the boat up on the ceiling. And here's the completion of the boat before it was even finished. They have a fireplace going in here. Nobody's in here, but they have a fire going. This is where I would want to sit, right here, one of these tables by the fire. All right, so right next to Boatwright's dining hall is the quick service location, the Riverside Mill. Gonna head in there. You can also access this as well from the inside. I'll show you the hallway. So here's the inside hallway. Just come through here to get into the dining hall. We have a full menu here of all the offerings. Looks like they have a lot. Just like at the French Quarter, they have the Sweetheart Cupcake, Valentine's Day cupcake. So we have the bakery here, so this is where you can get some sandwiches, salads, some yummy desserts. There's some coffee rolls, some ice cream in there. And this is also where you can get the Minnie's kitchen sink. Wow, it's cooking up a storm in there. Look at that. Look at that big flame. These look like really good burgers, by the way. Especially this Bayou Amber Ale burger. There's some refillable mugs, which I recommend. Mickey Rice Krispie treats, regular and chocolate dipped. Beverage fridge with some food to go. You get sandwiches, yogurts, salads. This section looks like they serve Italian pizza, shrimp and grits, macaroni and cheese. This is probably the station that I would frequent the most if I stayed here. Some of my favorite foods. Look at those pizzas. I want one. Give me one. This section you have salads and sandwiches. This is where you can get your Mickey waffles, breakfast. Oh man, look at that bacon. This is all looking so delicious. Right next to the mobile check-in pickup window, they also have restrooms here. It's nice in here. Plenty of seating. Nice cozy atmosphere. I'm loving it. I'm loving this resort so far. This is nice. Oh, look at this. They have a mug wash station shaped like a whiskey barrel. How cool is that? You have the condiment station. This is interesting. They have separate water machines. Ice and water. You have your fountain drink machine, which you can also get water here. Going with a whole sawmill theme. We have a working mill that is part of this whole building. And here's the gearing. Right here. So I think this is where I'd want to sit if I were to eat here. Right next to this gearing. How cool is that? You have a nice view of the outside, the river. Very nice. So here's the other side of Riverside Mill. This is a working water wheel. You have the water flowing down and making contact with these little scoops on the wheel and turning the wheel. Very cool. Here are all the buildings that we just visited. The Riverside Mill, Boatwright's dining hall. You have the bar, the lobby. And here's the boat launch. So this is where you would take the Sassagoula over to Disney Springs. Or if you have to get over to the French Quarter, you can use one of these as well. You can also walk. In my French Quarter video, I did walk, and it took about 9 minutes, so it is a little bit longer walk, but nice one anyway. So here's the Riverside Levee. This is where you can rent bicycles and the Siri bikes. This is where the entrance is to get on the river cruise, Sassagoula. Even this map is kicked up a notch. You have the steamboat theme. We checked out the main lobby and all the amenities in there. Next we're gonna go to Old Man Island and check out the pool that they have there. All right, we're headed to Old Man Island. I'm really digging the vibes here. I wanna stay. I'm already sold. I haven't even been around the whole resort yet. It is so nice here. It's relaxed. Plenty of options for food, and you have access to the river boats, like literally right here. You can go to Disney Springs, have a nice afternoon, Disney Springs, and come back. All right, over the bridge we go. Right outside of the pool, they have a rec activities board. They have the movies on, the stars. And here's the full schedule of the week. I'm loving these directional signs here. Okay, we're gonna wrap around the pool. Check it out from all angles. A shallow kid pool with plenty of seating around it for the parents. Nice to have that option for the younger ones who don't know how to swim yet. And I like how it's right next to the main pool, so you don't have to travel far. Just wanted to get a pan of the pool from this direction. Nice music playing throughout the resort. So it looks like this is the entrance to the slide. So you would have to go up this way to go down. If you were looking for a little bit more peace and quiet, then you can come over here, lie down on this really cozy looking hammock here. This ends the tour. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time. Oh no, I'm not done my tour. Oh boy, gotta keep moving here. My bad, guys, sorry. But this oak tree you see here was actually transplanted from 13 miles away. There's a whole story about it right here. Wow, that's impressive. Thing's massive. All right, over to the right, you have Old Man Island Playground. You have another entrance to the pool here. Forgot to mention the pool hours. It's 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Here's another angle. So lifeguards are on duty at this pool, which is very nice. Gonna wrap around this bar and take a look from the other side. On the way over, gonna check out the campfire location. So this campfire is held nightly from 5:30 to 6:30. Nice cozy little spot over here, nice and private, nice and quiet. And this is where you would come and roast your marshmallows, make a s'more if you choose to. S'more kits are about $5. It's an upcharge, but you can usually split the kit amongst your kids. It comes with supplies for more than one s'more, so just so you guys know. It is a little pricey for what it is. All right, so we're gonna head up here. This is the other side of the bar. This is where you can enter without having to be inside the pool. This is the Muddy Rivers bar. They have specialty drinks, wines, sangrias, non-alcoholic, as well as beers on tap.
And a happy bartender.
And a happy bartender. And they have Mickey pretzels here. Look at that. This is the first Disney pool bar I've seen to offer Mickey pretzels, and these ones are nice and warm and ready to go. It's amazing. Here's the full menu. They have a lot of drinks here. So here are the food offerings they have. Looks like they have a chicken salad sandwich, ham and cheddar sandwich, Caesar salad, and of course the pretzels that we just saw with cheese sauce. And right next to the bar, you have these convenient restrooms. You have a water fountain with a water bottle filler, and they even give you these cups to use, which I've never seen that either. That's nice. Foosball table. So from the bar area, you can easily access the pool. You can also sit up here in lounge chairs, so you're kind of above the activity, which is a little different. And they also have some tables and chairs set up so you can have a meal. So we're gonna check out the fishing hole. So this is a catch and release dock you can rent a fishing pole and you can just fish. You could do an excursion if you want, but this is just a little simpler, more relaxed approach. Oh, nice. Good job.
Good job, Nolan.
Little guy.
Nolan, let me take a picture.
Yeah, this is cool. They even have little steps for the little kids. And they even have a water fountain with a sink to wash your hands, I'm assuming, after you handle fish. That's what that's for. And this looks like a little water pump. This is probably for the aerators. That's my guess. We have a net here that you could use. I'm assuming this is not just display. Yeah, this is definitely a net that has been used. It's got a bunch of grub on there. Yeah, here are the different fish that you can catch. They have largemouth, bluegill, catfish, sunfish. Actually, this guy over here he caught a bass, he said recently.
That's a good window.
So this is the desk where you would rent your fishing pole. So the hours are 7 a.m. to 1:45 p.m. and they want the last poles out by 1:15. And here are the rates. And she said the best time to go fishing is between 7 and 10. That's when the fish are probably the most hungry, I would assume. I'm just walking the path and happen to notice a couple more of these hammocks just along the way. If you get tired and you want to take a little rest, there you go. You're in luck. All right, so we're gonna head over this bridge and begin our circle around the whole resort. We're gonna start with the Magnolia Bend side of the resort. This is the east side. So the theming here is Southern White Mansion. This is like the fancy side of the resort. I believe the prices of the rooms are higher. They have princess rooms in some of these buildings. So if you have a young girl, might be something to look into. And here are the different styles within Magnolia Bend. You have Magnolia Terrace, Oak Manor, Acadia House, and Petier Place. The first one we're going to check out is Magnolia Terrace. Get a closer view of these green shutters, not just in the windows, but they used them in between these columns, assuming for privacy purposes. Oh, this is really cool. So they have a gazebo. Nice benches set up in here. I'm gonna walk through here. This is nice. Look at this. This must look so good at night too. You have these horse tie downs, which you also see at the French Quarter. Look at this, look at these, look at the stairwell to go up into there. So it looks like these rooms are on the outside. There's no internal hallway or anything. Kind of like how Saratoga Springs is set up. Let's go through here. This is looking inviting. They also have elevator access. It looks like there's some parking over there. So we're gonna go back through. Don't want to confuse you guys. I try to do the tours in a way where it's not confusing as to where I am. All right, so we came from that bridge over there. That's Old Man Island there. Gonna head this way. Looks like this is also the Siri bike path. Something I highly recommend is the Siri bikes. I know I've said it in past videos, but they are so much fun. And if you missed the video when we were staying at Saratoga Springs Resort, we rented a Siri and we actually crashed the Siri. Steering wasn't working properly. So. All right, so now we're in Oak Manor. Slightly different style of the buildings. Looks like they're doing some work here. I'm gonna check out this fountain over here. So the lobby is over there across the river, and you can take this bridge to get right to the lobby. So even though the river surrounds most of the area, it's very easily accessible by bridge to get where you want to go. All right, so now we're in Partier Place. Excuse my pronunciation there. So this is different styling, as you can see. So back there you had white, round columns. These buildings have more of a squarish column. Oh, we got a Siri. So much fun. Oh, look at this. Kind of like the fountain over at French Quarter. This is nice. Rose reds, briar rose, bell, different types of roses. All right, so we're in the parking lot of Partier Place, and here's another angle of the front of the building. So kind of definitely columny, but more squarish. Even the stairs are squarish as opposed to the curved stairs over at the Oak Manor. This resort actually has the most pools out of all the Disney resorts. I think there's a total of 6. This is going to be a quieter pool. Some people in it, I don't want to get too much of it, but no lifeguards are here, no slides. So I'm not really seeing a hot tub in there either. So it looks like between Magnolia Terrace and Acadia House, which is the ones over there, which will be over there in a minute, they have another pool. So yeah, I think the pools are in between the different sections. So this one's the Acadian House. Nice fountain. Is that fountain supposed to go higher? I don't know. What do you guys think? Very nice though. Such a nice, welcoming entrance to the building. Looks a lot like Magnolia Terrace. Just different color scheme. All right, so we're gonna go through this building, get back to the main walkway. All right, so here's the other side of the building. There's some nice seating out here. This is the courtyard. And we're back at the river. So this resort is it's very easy to navigate. You have the lobby in the middle, and then you have the surrounding resorts with bridges. All right, we're going to continue along this path. And we're going to be entering the bayou side, the west side of the resort. We have Acadian Place right over there, and then it switches over to the Alligator Bayou. Completely different style. This is more woodsy. So here's a sign. You know, we came from Magnolia Bend. This way you have Alligator Bayou lodges here. And you also have them in this direction. So we'll head over here just to see what's over here. See if we can try to find the pool. So as you can see, the theming here is a lot more woodsy. How cool is this? All right, there's a sign. If you want to grab a bus, you're gonna head that way to the bus station. I think I see the building right here. Not too bad of a walk. Here it is. There's no other transportation option other than bus to get to the theme parks from this resort. However, if you want to get to Disney Springs, you can take the boat, as we showed you at the beginning of the video. So that's very convenient to get to Disney Springs, but however, not as convenient to get to the parks. So I guess that's the only downside to the resort. But here's the North Depot bus station. There's obviously more than one bus station. There's a whole bunch of these. I'm not sure. I'll try to get you the number on that, but looks like they have a vending machine. Oh, here's the bus right here. Like all the other bus stops, they have this helpful screen with the schedule on it. So I was talking to the bus driver, and he said that the bus that stops at any of the stops is going to go all the way around. It's going to make a complete circle. So there's 4 bus stops total. You have north, east, south, west. He said, I think the west and east are the busiest in the morning. Other than that, he said it's not too much of you're not spending a whole lot of time to get to where you're going. I thought maybe, if you're the first pickup and you have to go to all the stops, that it would take a really long time. But he said that it's fairly quick. And from the looks of this, I mean, there's nobody here. So, I mean, if it wasn't for me, there was nobody in the bus to drop off. You would have just kept going. So, all right, so we're back at the river. We're gonna continue our journey and check out the rest of the Alligator Bayou. So for Alligator Bayou, there's only one set of theming. I know Magnolia Bend has 4. This has only 1. So you're gonna get the same theme throughout. So this is actually a bridge to the Old Man Island. If you wanna go for a swim in the big pool, you could pretty much get to there very easily. All right, so we can head that way to get back to the lobby, or we can go the long way, which we will, because this is a tour. I'm doing this for you guys. Looks like old planking that you would maybe find in like a horse stable. You have the wood grain. You even have the nails that you would see in this style of floor. Very cool. All right, we're going in the right direction. This is the way to the pool. You have another little swampy area here. So cool. Another thing to mention, as I was visiting each pool, I noticed that each pool has its own laundry room. So, this is an interesting shape, almost like a horseshoe shape in a way. Interesting. Huh. I'm not seeing a hot tub here though. Just a pool. All right, headed back to the lobby. Just follow the signs. And there's the lobby right over there. So we did a full circle. There's a lot of walking here. I'm not gonna lie, it's a big resort. All right, so I'm back at the lobby. The one thing I did learn going around the whole resort is the Magnolia Bend, I feel like it's more accessible to the main lobby and the Old Man Island. However, when you come over to the Alligator Bayou, you're probably gonna wanna, if you're looking to book here, you're probably gonna want a building that is a little bit closer to the main lobby. It's a hike. If you like walking, it's not a big deal, but yeah, there is a longer walk for some of the buildings. So just keep that in mind when you're booking your stay here. All right, so we're gonna head into the lobby. I think I have a little bit of time to get a bite to eat, and then I'll head out. I think I'm gonna go for the pimento BLT. It's classic BLT with house-made pimento cheese. I have been addicted to pimento. I feel like I've had it so much lately, and I'm always so impressed with it. All right, just got my pimento BLT. When I ordered this, they just handed it to me. They didn't cook it on the spot, so I'm curious to see how good and fresh this is gonna taste. I mean, it's looking terrific. Look at that. They probably make everything fresh daily, I would assume. So I'm not gonna harp on that, but yeah, give it a try. The sandwich is decent. I just wish it was a little warmer. They had it in the refrigerator, so it's like really cold. And the pimento cheese is just a little weird when it's cold. So not my favorite sandwich. If I were to order this again, I would ask them if they can make it fresh. So at least everything's like warmish, or at least like room temperature, you know? That's what I would do. Or if they can't make it fresh, you might want to choose a different sandwich. It's not the best. There's not a whole lot of bacon in here. There's a lot of pimento cheese, so it's like a little bit overkill on that. I probably wouldn't recommend this one. Those are my honest thoughts, guys. There you go. There you have it. All right, and here's the running trail. Looks like it's 1.7 miles if you go all the way around. So it's pretty much what I did today. Plus a few more steps, because I went, you know, in between some of the buildings as well to check out the other amenities. So yeah, I probably walked, I would say, about 3 miles today. So my feet hurt. So I'm gonna call it a day. I have completed the tour of Port Orleans, Riverside. What an awesome resort. I wanna stay here so bad. I don't even wanna leave. I just wanna take the path, lie in that hammock, and just sleep the day away. It is so relaxing around here. Plenty of amenities, plenty of family-friendly activities to do. I love the fishing that you can do. Just grab a fishing pole and go fishing. I mean, how cool is that? So that concludes our tour. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for sure, and we will see you guys next time.